Will Tony Pollard go crazy against the Seahawks week number 13 this very night, Thursday Night Football? Will Ceedee Lamb go bonkers? We're here to break it down, to predict it, to also hit all the news for this Thursday heading into week 13. We're doing it live like we do every Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern because that's what we do. The Fantasy Football Show, it begins right now.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios.
It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live!
Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
From the FantasyFootballShow.com news desk, here is your breaking news.
We just did this video. If you didn't see it, go watch it. I break down my top 15 running backs for week number 13. So check out that video. It is up right now, this very second. But we're here, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about tonight's game and break down the news. I don't want people to think, oh, I don't need to watch this show. It's just about the pregame. No, we do news. We do news every Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's the way we're going to continue to do it. So we got a lot to go over. We got some super chats that are coming in strong already. Appreciate every single one of you people in here. You amazing, magnificent people. TM42, first super chat of the night.
Let's go! Mashed potatoes!
That's my boy. That's my boy TM doing it live like he always does. He always does. This is, again, recap of this video. Go watch it. My top 15 RBs. Sharps or Downs? Downs is probably safer. Like I'm rooting for Sharps tonight, pal. I really will be. But how can we really trust that Charbonnet in this matchup against the Dallas Cowboy defense with the offense not in tune, with Geno looking like a dog water out there? And then the running back divide's been so weird anyway. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying we won't be here to literally do standing ovation after standing ovation. If Charbonnet goes out and has 150 yards, we'll be excited. But we'll have to be honest with ourselves and say, not all of us started him. And I am starting him in like 2 or 3 leagues out of like, we'll call it 12 or so that I'm looking at. It is what it is. You almost got to play him in some cases, but where you've got scenarios like this, like Downs is a little bit safer, I have to say. Should I start Rice or Sharps? I'd go Rice. Rice is on fire. That one's easy. That one I'm not even worried about because even if Sharps does good, Rice could do just as well. Let's go Ceedee. Mad respect, Smitty. Thank you, Anthony, for the super chat. Mad respect for the super chat. Need to bench one. Pollard, Sharps, Gibbs, Brees. Thanks. Gonna bench Charbonnet. However, you're kind of worried about Brees being banged up, but I'd take the gamble. I think that one's really tough though. I mean, if you're worried about Brees, put Sharps in, I guess. But this is a really tough matchup for him. I'm rooting for him again, but I probably lean Brees. I think Brees is gonna have a bigger day. Start 2 running backs. 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, and a flex. Pollard, Moss, Ramondre, Warren. Pollard, Moss, Ramondre, Warren. Start 2 wide receiver and a flex. Start 2 running backs, 2 wide receiver and a flex. Okay, so Pollard and Moss, Debo and Dell, and probably Ridley. I hate to bench Warren or Ramondre. If you're going to bench anybody to get Warren or Ramondre, whichever one. I mean, I don't even know which one I would start, to be honest, between the two. It would be sitting Ridley. But let's get the chat to vote. Please vote in order. Ridley, Ramondre, Jalen Warren. Ridley, Ramondre, Warren. Please vote for Ryan in the chat. I almost knocked over a soda. I knocked over soda and opened my Instagram at the same time on my phone. Start 2 running backs. Yeah, so please vote. Ramondre, Warren.
Motion detected at the front door.
Ramondre, Warren, and Ridley. Please help out our boy Ryan. Appreciate you very much, my guy. Trojan. B. Cooks and Lamb are my 2 wide receivers. Ridley at the flex. Leave as is or replace Cooks with Ridley. I would rather have Ridley in there than B. Cooks, but man, Cooks could have a day. He's been very consistent. You're not wrong for putting him in, but I can't sit Ridley right now at this current moment in time personally. But I could understand you doing that. Chat, if you want to weigh in on that one, that would be great. Let's see here. I got that super chat. Red dropping a 20. Red, I'm coming for you next, pal. Appreciate you. This one's from Photo. I don't see anything attached to it, but appreciate you dropping the super chat. Red, appreciate you. Nikki. Okay, Nikki says Sharby or Brees. I'm going Brees, bro. I'm going Brees. I'm worried about the questionable tag, but it is what it is. Red dropping a 21.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Red, appreciate you. I keep going back to this screen. Probably to remind you to watch it. Red says Olave or Brandon Cooks. I'm going probably Brandon Cooks. Olave. I have some news about Olave, so wait for the news portion of the show. We'll talk about it right this very second. But definitely feel like there's a good chance Olave sits with the concussion. So I think it'd be a little reckless to not go Cooks here. Wait on Olave, and Olave can't play. Or Collins or Brandon Cooks flex. Okay, so let's see. Hey, Olave or Brandon Cooks, wide receiver. Okay, or Collins or Brandon Cooks, flex, or Collins and Christian Watson. So I'm not sure if all of these are different leagues, but I would say at the end of the day, I'm going Brandon Cooks and probably Collins. Christian Watson and Collins would be the other choice. Ziggy, show me the front door. I don't think I'm gonna sit Collins at all. So it really does. Ziggy off. I think Miss Smitty's outside because it's raining. We don't get rain here in Arizona very often, so when it rains like out of nowhere and it's been months, we're like, oh my God, it's raining. Let's go outside. Let's go check out the rain. Hold on, guys. I gotta stop the show. It's raining. Go check it out. Love it. I do it too. I mean, I'm not making fun of Miss Smitty. I'm making fun of Arizona people. We just, I mean, it rains a lot here when it does, but it could go months, So I would go, if it was me, I would go Christian Watson and Collins at the end of the day, ranking Cooks right there with Watson. Cooks is safer. You need safety. If you need safety, I probably go Cooks. If you want a little risk and upside, go Watson. Don't sit Collins. And do you think Olave plays at wide receiver 2? I don't know that Olave is going to play. I got news on him, so hang tight, rock out. I got news on it. Thank you again, Photo, for the $2 holler. Rock out. PPR, 1 running back, 1 flex. Javonte Sharps, McLaurin, Reed, but questionable. I would probably say, so 1 running back, 1 flex. I would go McLaurin. I guess McLaurin and Sharps, but I mean, Sharps could lay a total egg, but at least he's getting volume. Could he break a couple off? He certainly could. In that scenario, McLaurin and Sharps, I guess. Thanks again, Photo. Appreciate you. Got a couple more super chats here. Rock out. Thanks again for yours. Olave. Check the Olave news in 1 second. This one's from Avon. This one's from Torres. This one's from Cheryl. Appreciate you, Cheryl, dropping another one. Kevin with another one right here. Or Kevin with the super chat right here. Kevin, appreciate you. Christopher Garza with the super chat. Appreciate you. Christopher doing it live. Christopher, my main man. Avon, after 5 days, I'm discharged from the hospital. Smitty, fresh air never felt so good.
Just been Smitty approved.
Super pumped to hear that you're out of the hospital, Avon. Avon to the moon. Everybody celebrate Avon right now. To the moon. Congratulations, young man. You are home. You are home, kind sir. I keep going back to that. I got it programmed wrong on my board, so I keep going back to it. But it's good. I want to remind you that video is up. Gino, Flacco, Browning. None, and none. I guess Gino, bro, but like Flacco may be the safest, but like Garza, this is poor planning, son. This is poor planning. I guess I go Gino. Flacco, what's he gonna really do? I mean, maybe Flacco's safer. Gino's higher risk but higher reward. You got to pick your poison there. If you need safety, and safety's like not getting negative points with that combination, but I probably say Gino's your higher risk, higher reward play. Hollywood over DK for flexibility to swap Olave. No, I'd rather have DK. I think. Chat, would you do this? Would you do Hollywood over DK so you can wait on Olave and swap Olave out with Hollywood? I don't know. I'd probably just roll with DK. I think I'd roll DK. Ferguson or Okonkwo or Higbee. Ferguson. Put Ferguson, do it live. Cheryl, appreciate you with the $5. Rank these tight ends, Ferguson, Freiermuth, Taysom. They're all really good this week. They're all really good. Fergie's pretty safe. You put Fergie in, you're probably going to get like 8-9 points. Freiermuth has the chance of getting you 2 or 3 points or doing what he did last week, getting massive targets in a new, kind of built offense. I'd probably say, and Taysom without Olave could get utilized. Taysom's your highest upside, highest risk player. Ferguson's your safest, and Freiermuth's in between. Chat, can we get a vote? Vote in order. Ferguson, Freiermuth, Taysom. Ferguson, Muth, Taysom. Please vote those 3 in a row. 2 flex spots. Pick one. Okay, so rank 1. I did that. 2 flex spots. Pick 1. That's question 2. Pick 1. Okay. Pacheco, Jalen Warren, Sharps. Probably Pacheco. He feels safer. I like Warren a lot, but I'd go Pacheco here. Pacheco's the smart move. Just plain and simple, the smart move. This one right here. Hey, Smitty, can I call in real quick? Real quick, Red. You got 30 seconds, and that's it. I got to rotate through calls pretty quickly, but we'll open up the phone lines real quick. I got news to get to, too. Devon Achane limited in Thursday's practice, but this is back-to-back limited sessions, so he's trending in the right direction. No one can any longer say he's trending in the direction of not playing. 2 back-to-back limited practices fully point toward the upward trajectory, so he is on his way to potentially playing. We'll see if that changes, but the report here says Achane's been limited in back-to-back practices to open up the week. It appears on track to play Week 13 against the Commanders. The explosive rookie didn't play last week's contest against the Jets despite logging limited practices, as Coach Mike McDaniel opted to take the cautious approach in a winnable game. Which some people could say that this is a winnable game too against the Commanders. We wouldn't expect McDaniel to take that same approach this week, as Achane looks to get back on track against a defense that is prone to giving up explosive plays on the ground and through the air. This coming from NBC Sports. I fully expect him to play at this point. Could it change? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I think that Achane is trending in the right direction, so all the haters can keep doing what they want to do. That's fine. Deontay Johnson illness does not practice on Thursday. Deontay Johnson, probably the illness is an inability, his vision maybe. His vision, or maybe he's not conscious because he walked alongside of a loose football and could care less. Is he missing practice for a lack of I don't know, compassion for his teammates, empathy? I don't know what it is, but Deontay Johnson isn't a player I'm starting anyway. Chris Olave, concussion, practice on Thursday, which you would say, okay, maybe he's trending in the right direction, but doesn't necessarily mean he's going to play. It just means he is feeling better and feeling like on track to be able to play. It's just a matter if he can get out of the protocol. The protocol is hard to spin through after 1 week. You usually miss 1 week. Breece Hall hamstring was limited in Thursday's practice, and we'll keep tabs on that, but probably going to play in Week 13 if I had to guess, but we do need to monitor this. But the indications I'm getting, the little birdies whispering in my ear, say that he's on track. Unless there's a setback, he's going to play. Hang tight, callers. I got to get through this news first. DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, concussion, did not practice. That's why Flacco's on track to start. Don't expect to have DTR for this one. Raheem Shaheed, thigh, did not practice Thursday. He avoided a season-ending injury, but he looks to be likely to miss at least one game. Demario Douglas, also in the concussion protocol, also not likely to pass through after 1 week. Usually, unless you're a 49er, you miss 1 week if you get concussed. So Demario Douglas expected to probably miss this contest. Zeke Elliott, limited Thursday's practice. So who cares? But that's good news, because Ramondre, if any of you have Ramondre situations, maybe he gets more work. Keenan Allen, quad, did not practice on Thursday. It's thought to be precautionary, but he's been banged up all season long. He's been playing amazing, obviously, but I'm shocked he's not missing any games, because he's older. He's been getting banged up like normal, in fact, more than normal, and he's still gutting it out. He's an absolute champion. for doing it, but keep an eye on that. That could suck if he leaves people hanging like week 15, 16, 17 or something. T. Higgins hamstring, said he hopes to play. This is a bad situation. And again, Devon Achane is trending in the right direction for playing. He practiced on a limited session. And then we got Tank Dell. Little Tank Dell. Little absolute glorious Tank Dell, who returned to practice. I have that graphic right here. Let me throw that on screen. That will be the last thing I'm going to talk about real quickly, so hang tight, please. Callers, stay on mute if you could. This one right here is close to our hearts. This is our little buddy, our little pal, Tank Dell. Let me get this report on screen, and I will read it to you verbatim, because that's how we do it. Adam Schefter reporting that after missing practice Wednesday due to a calf injury, Texans wide receiver Tank Dell was spotted participating in practice today. All the scared Scotties and the petrified Peters and the worried Williams can now rest easy, sleep tight tonight, and know that Tank Dell is on a mission to absolutely win you a championship going forward. Tank Dell to the moon. All right, I got to go to 30-second, guys, because I got a lot of different things I'm rolling with here right now. So let me go straight over to Red. Red, you're live. 30 seconds, Red.
Hey, man, real quick. I picked up Love because Lamar's on the bye, and so is Dobbs. Is Love the best quarterback to pick up? The only thing left is Baker, Carr, and Browning and Pickett.
Yeah.
And Geno.
Yeah, Love's got not the best matchup, but Love is on track, bro. He's in a groove. I mean,
You think better than Russ?
I would start him. I would start Love, but if anybody in the chat would disagree, go ahead and drop a vote there. If you want to go Russ Wilson, then by all means.
You said Cooks over Olave, right?
Well, yeah, I mean Olave's probably going to miss the game, so like you're missing out on that. If you like Hollywood and that opportunity, I get it. Achane is like a tire with a small hole, says David. David, thank you so much for posting this. Let's go over to planet Uranus.
And off he goes to the planet known as Uranus.
Okay, we'll put that comment there. That's amazing. Thank you, David. I appreciate you coming in with that ridiculous Roger comment. All right, appreciate you, Red. Go get him, pal.
Appreciate it, bro. Take it easy.
All right, 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds, and I hang up. I have to. I got too many people on the phone line, and the game's already kicked off. Let's see. Travis, what can I do for you?
I was calling to ask if you thought I should go with like DK or JSN or roll with Pickens this weekend, but I ended up going with DK.
DK, JSN,
I think I just have to
Pickens. I would have said DK. So you made.
I think I just have with the bye weeks. I got to pray on that.
Yeah, you got it.
I was gonna ask for the Jags. Dearness Johnson, the backup to own, probably.
In where? What? Jacksonville?
For the Jaguars, for ETN.
The backup to own? Yes. I thought you meant the back to own.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Yes, the backup to own for right now. Do I think that could change? Absolutely. But I'll 100% at this moment in time, Dearness Johnson feels like it. But keep in mind that a lot of times the change of pace back, which is what Dearness Johnson is right now, CeeDee Lamb, big catch. That isn't always the supplement if injury goes down, because that's the third down back. So Bigsby,
that's what I was wondering.
If ETN went down, Bigsby could start, and Dearness Johnson would stay and remain in his role. So I just want everybody, I'm not saying that's for sure going to happen, but that absolutely could happen. Everybody always assumes it's the other back that's getting touches, but sometimes it depends on the structure of the offense and how that running back fits into the third down role. And they're not going to just shove him into the first, second, and third down role. They might keep Dearness Johnson in the third down back role.
Yeah, they like to slide the guy right into that.
But he probably does have the most value right now. All right, Travis, appreciate you, bro.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Hit me real quick. Last one.
Just Howell or Kyler?
Kyler, I guess. I don't know. Chat, vote. Howell or Kyler? Howell or Kyler? Vote for Travis. Thanks, Travis. Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks. Bye.
Sebastian, you got 30. I'm hanging up on you at 30. I got to get through it.
What do you think of Rico Dowdle possibly being this year's Jerick McKinnon if the Cowboys end up winning out and blowing teams out come championship time?
I mean, if Pollard gets hurt, but no, I don't. He's not going to take Pollard's job. I don't think Pollard's getting back in a groove. I think that I know you want
him end of season if the Eagles lock up number 1 seed.
I mean, I don't know how. I don't know that they're going to take off like 3 weeks of football, or they will this will probably be something that could impact week 17. And that's the bad thing about playing. When they added games, when they added another week to the NFL, my first concern from a fantasy perspective, and I made this abundantly clear from the beginning, I said the fantasy industry wasn't necessarily making a mistake, and I was in agreement with having to go along with everybody, because you can't really just be the only one that tries to cater to content and tell everybody to go to week 16 still. But the problem is, the longer the season, the more likely you can lock up a playoff berth. Like if they play 25 games, you could have teams locking up a playoff berth so much further out from the 25th game. So every week you add, you're making it you're making it less close because there's more games to separate. And so my fear was that with the 16 game or 17 game season with 16 fantasy games, you almost always had a team sitting their players in week 17, but it was very hard to sit players in week 16. Now you add a game, you're still putting teams in positions where they're like, well, we still locked it up in 16 weeks. We can sit our guys in week 17. We can sit our guys in week 18. So it's a little bit concerning, I think. The added game doesn't make it as clear, and just you can't just transfer that thinking over. It's like teams are locking it up in 15, 16 games, week 14, week 15, week 16. But I don't think they're sitting Pollard, bro. I think I think what it is you're looking for something. You're looking for a pot of gold, and you're wanting it to be Rico. You're just wishing and willing it to be. There's no signs that he's going to be that guy. Could he be? Sure. Could he be? Sure. But is Pollard sitting weeks 15, 16, 17? No, bro. No.
No, I'm talking about week 17 if they continue to win out.
Maybe, but you're saying he's the McKinnon. McKinnon did it for more than 1 week. Is he going to support you in week 17? Maybe he gets half the work in week 17. Maybe it's Rico and Pollard split. But what if Pollard goes down? Then absolutely, Rico is a potential McKinnon. All right, gotta go, bro. Appreciate you. All right, Theo from Illinois. Theo, what can I do for you?
Stafford or Minshew. Josh Allen's on bye, so I need a bye week.
Stafford or Minshew. I'm gonna go Stafford. I mean, he just had 4 touchdowns with Cooper Kupp and Nico. Or I'm sorry, Nico. Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. Both doing absolutely nothing.
He played Cleveland.
Both of them did absolutely nothing, and he had 4 touchdowns. That's crazy. That's crazy. So he's offense is humming.
That's the only thing.
I know. That's the only thing. But offense is humming, bro. Cleveland also has a pretty bad QB situation. So I don't know. Sometimes the Jets are a way better defense than they're playing, but they can only do so much. They get tired, or they get worn down, they get injured. And I mean, Minshew's not bad though, bro. He's not bad. I mean, if you want to take that gamble, it'd be okay. I couldn't send you on a lap for that, but I would start Stafford, but not by a lot, by a hair.
It's just because ECR says Minshew, so I was confused.
I mean, it's because it's close. I mean, what do they want? They're probably 1 quarterback apart.
Yeah, it's like 4.
I don't know. I don't think they're that far apart. I think Stafford is,
and that's why I asked you,
undervalued by an extreme degree right now. Not have Cooper Kupp and Puka doing anything, and you're throwing 4 touchdowns. That's crazy. Kyron, this offense is fully put together, and I know Puka and Kupp have struggled, but I think one of them will bounce back in a major way. At least one of them. All right, appreciate you, Theo. Andrew,
thank you.
Andrew, you got 30.
All right, real quick.
Bijan Robinson, Brees Hall, Jalen Warren, and Devon A-Chain. Start 3.
Well, if Achan's playing, you're playing Achan. Warren, I mean, this one's easy, bro. Bijan and Achan are your starters. Well, I guess it's a little hard if let's say if Achan does play, then you have a dilemma. If Achan doesn't play, it's easy. It's the three RBs, Hall, Bijan, and Warren. But if Achan plays, I guess I lean Warren against the Cardinals, slightly better than Hall, who's questionable. But maybe we just take the Warren and Hall one, we table it. But it's Bijan and Achan for sure. As long as Achan's going to play, it looks like he's trending in the right direction. All right, appreciate you, Andrew. Balake.
One last thing.
Balake, you're live, pal. Sorry, Andrew. I got to stick to the 30. Go ahead.
All right. Would you flex Amari Cooper or George Pickens this week?
Amari or Pickens? You don't have another option?
Madison's on bye. He would have been the only other option. And Demario Douglas is concussion protocol probably, so I'm kind of SOL. I mean, maybe Noah Brown. I don't know what Tank Dell's situation looks like.
Noah Brown's not bad. I might like Noah Brown better. Amari Cooper.
Oh, yeah?
Amari Cooper, he's questionable still. 2 catches, 4 catches, absolutely nothing lately. He's getting nothing.
Well, hold on. But he's got Joe Flacco this week. I thought he looked pretty clean last year when he was passing to
Maybe.
Wilson.
Trust your gut. If your gut says Amari Cooper, it's close enough, bro. Just roll with your gut. I'm forcing an answer because I don't like any of the options. So I would say if you're feeling your gut tells you that Amari Cooper is going to do well with Flacco and you're feeling that vibe, just go with it. But I probably would start Noah Brown if he's playing. That's me. Balake to the moon.
Are you going live later tonight?
After the game, yep. All right, later, Balake.
All right, I'll hit you up then. Bye.
Cam, you're live. 30 seconds. You're the final caller.
All right. I need to figure out who to drop for a kicker. I got Javonte, Cooper Kupp, Saints D.
Wait. Why are we talking about dropping Cooper Kupp, bro? Come on. Come on, bro.
I'm just telling you who's on my bench.
I know, but why is he on your bench? First of all, and second, why am I wasting hard-earned marker that Vampy paid for these markers with a super chat? He earmarked 4 markers, and you're having me write Cooper Kupp and wasting marker on Cooper. Who should I drop of these guys? You didn't say here's my team. You said who should I drop? Cooper Kupp. Blah 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 blah.
All right, Smitty, I got you.
Okay. Give me your drops. Treat Cooper Kupp with respect. Get his name out of your mouth. Keep Cooper Kupp's name out of your mouth.
I got you, Smitty.
Okay, go. Hit me with it.
Javonte,
okay.
Saints D, Najee, James Conner, and I guess you can say Adam Thielen.
Conner.
I need a kicker. I have no kicker on my team.
The Saints D are your backup D. Just drop the backup D, bro.
All right.
I mean, if you're not
supposed to score 3.7 points, and that's why I picked up the Falcons.
Okay, you mean the Saints? You mean this week you're going Falcons? I don't know. I mean, you could drop Javonte, but like, what if he starts getting the ball? Like, that's the only reason he's not doing well. But he's not getting the ball. But I would drop the Saints D. I would roll with 1D. All
right.
And defense is, I don't know, like Falcon. I'm not telling you not to play the Falcons, but Falcons, Saints, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's worth cutting one of these guys. All right, bro. Appreciate you. Hang on to Cooper Kupp. Hang on to Cooper Kupp, man.
All right.
All right, later. All right. Oh, some of these questions sometimes just make me laugh. Ryan with the super chat. Half PPR Smitty, I listened, and I think I finally set foot on Saturn. Trade deadline tonight. I give Aaron Jones, Amari, JSN for Achan.
You've just been Smitty approved.
It's fantastic, bro. Go watch this video. That's where I have Achan ranked week 13 if he plays. So we're doing it live is basically what you're doing. You're doing it. I'm doing it. We're all doing it, and we're doing it live. Okay, pal? Start Dak or Stroud. Sorry, I got to this late. You got to get it a little sooner than that because it was like borderline kickoff. But I appreciate you regardless, so I want you to know that. Shoddy to the freaking moon. Charbonnet going to get a carry here? Let's see. I would have said that, like, Dak's hard to sit. Stroud is so good, but Dak has been on fire, bro. So I probably would have leaned Dak, but I probably would have put it to a chat vote as well. Chat, what would you have said, Dak or Stroud? I probably would have went Dak. I bet you there's an 85% chance you went Dak because he's playing right now. So I'm pretty confident you went Dak anyway. Flex, Sharby, Achane, or Swift. If Achane's playing, you're playing Achane. And right now it's trending in that direction. Not to mention Swift is safer than Sharby anyway. We've been saying probably not Sharby all night and all yesterday. I hope he breaks off a 71-yard touchdown run right now, though, for you, Dark Knight, if you did start him. But Achane, I would have waited on Achane for sure. Charbonnet, looking tough, running tough. I mean, they're swarming him. He's getting like 3 or 4 yards of carry, but he's looking tough. I like the way he looks. He's such a good hard runner. We love Charbonnet here. We'll be rooting for him for sure. $10 hauler from my boy Ryan. Ryan, you absolute monster. You menace. You super chatting machine, my guy. Here's why I'm on Saturn. I heard you preseason and drafted Tank Gibbs in the second. Kyron. Team is now Carr, lost Burrow. Baruch, Gibbs, Kamara, Tank, Tyreek, Fergie, Kyron, Achane. All I can say is thank you. All I can say is thank you for gracing me with such an amazing thing to look at right now. It's like looking at a sunset, you know, on a cold, stormy night here in Arizona. Absolute awesome squad. I hate Carr as your quarterback, but I mean, think about grabbing Malik Cunningham. just think about it. Don't grab him yet. Just watch him if he starts getting like first team reps like next week or something. Smitty, start 3. Rice, Cup, Charbonnet, Achane only question because of the status. Start 3. I'm going Cup, Achane, and Rice. Oh, look at this. Look at this. DK Metcalf. Holy smokes! DK Metcalf, Seattle up 7-3. DK Metcalf. How long was that? Was that a 60-yard touchdown bomb? Unbelievable. It was at least 40 or 50. I was looking over this way. DK, unbelievable. Dak's warming up now. Seattle says we aren't scared. This is a 70-yard bomb. I mean, it wasn't air yards, but it was like a 20-yard pass. DK, 70. There you go, Travis Rowe. There you go, Travis Rowe. Touchdown, DK Metcalf. That's why you start your studs. It's Dallas, but you got to start your studs. Charbonnet's just in a little different space. You know, he's not necessarily a stud yet, but we're rooting for him, and maybe this opens it up. Maybe this opens up the run a little bit. Maybe this defense says, whoa, we got to back up a little bit. Gino, congrats to the guy that started Gino that asked the question tonight. Hopefully he went with what I said. I'd probably start Gino, I said. Gino, touchdown. Do it live. 7-3. 7-3. Let's get Pollard going. Let's get Ceedee Lamb going. Fire up the boys. And when I say boys, I mean Dallas Cowboys. But yeah, I'm Rice, Cup, Achane, not even a question. Chris, I'm sorry if I got to this late. Hopefully you went with that. Let me know what you did. Whew. Man, Travis. Well, Travis, don't have to thank me. You made the decision before I could even get to it. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, we'll take a couple more calls. And then I'm going to jump off and we'll be back to do a recap show. But DK Metcalf, the man of the hour. The man of the hour. The other man of the hour right here is up next. He's going to be teeing up his 60, 70-yard touchdown catch, hopefully. But this man of the hour. Cowboys going down tonight, says Liquid Silk. You know, Sherman was the only analyst on the pregame panel that had the Seahawks winning the game. Gino been holding him back all year, definitely. Superfish with the 5-star review of DK Metcalf's touchdown pass. Absolutely. Michael K. CPA's in the building, by the way, everybody. Michael K. CPA, I appreciate you being here. Let's cue up the Michael K. CPA song. Whenever this man comes in here, we got to do it live. Where's the song at? I got your song right here, Michael K.
He's Michael K. CPA. When you've got bills to pay, Michael K. CPA. He is here to stay.
Michael K. CPA, appreciate you. DK. Catching missiles. Missiles! Purdy and Khalil for Stroud. Give me Stroud. That one's pretty easy for me. DK, nice. Playoff schedule, says D-Town. Sherman said he had some intel. He did. He said he had some insider information. Michael K. says, hit that like button. You do it. Man, I needed that, says Travis. Been a tough few weeks. Okay. DK says, I got you, Travis. I got your back. Let's see what they dial up here. Dak Prescott getting warmed up. Seattle kicking the football off at 7-3, 7:28 left in the first quarter. Ball flies into the back of the end zone and out of bounds. The Dallas Cowboys are about to embark on a, hopefully it's a long touchdown throw to Ceedee Lamb. Tit for tat. You check me, I'll check you. Draven, you're live.
Dude, man, did you see what Metcalf did? I'm playing him, man.
Did I see what Metcalf did? Yes, I saw it. Didn't you see my reaction?
No, I just clicked on it. I just came to your channel to see if you was live. So
where were you? Why did you hear at 8 p.m. sharp, Draven?
I'm sorry, I was a little bit late. Okay.
You were. Gino looks defeated. And he just threw a touchdown. What can I do for you, Draven?
Can I put Cup in this week? Oval, Pittman, or Tank Dell, or Singletary?
Did you just say sit Tank Dell? Are you not thankful for your Tank Dell?
I am thankful. Yeah, no, I need him.
Okay.
But he's questionable.
Draven, this is why you're late to the show. I already talked about Tank Dell. The news is right on screen still, Draven. It's right in front of your face.
I'm sorry.
He's practicing. Tank Dell is back. He was delivering turkeys to families in need yesterday. He was walking around a mall shopping for 10 kids and giving back to his community yesterday. Everyone's freaking out about his injury. He's out doing good work and everybody freaks out. He's back at practice. You're not sitting Cooper Kupp. You're not sitting Tank Dell. You're not sitting Tank Dell. You're not sitting Cooper Kupp, Draven.
Would you put him over Rice? Kupp over Rice?
I'm not sitting Cooper Kupp. I'm not sitting Tank Dell.
Thank you. Okay. I'm putting him in. I have to win, Smitty. I got to win out if I want to make these playoffs.
I'm not saying sit Rice, though. I mean, I don't know what your other alternative is, but I can't sit those other two. Be thankful, bro. Be thankful.
Pittman, Dell, and Kupp and Rice.
Well, I mean, so you're starting Pittman?
Yeah, I have to.
Well, I don't know that you have to. It's between Pittman and Rice. It's not between Kupp and Dell and Pittman and Rice. Kupp and Dell are already at the table. You have to make a decision between Pittman and Rice. That's your decision. Now, if you want to go Pittman, I'm fine with that. I'm not saying Pittman's not solid, but Rice is just as capable, if not maybe more touchdown capable potentially.
I just have to rely on Tank. I got to be thankful for Tank Dell, and he's got to put up 40. Because if Metcalf puts up 40, I'm screwed, Smitty, and I'll be out.
Well, I don't want you to leave the show like you tried to do last time.
I'm here.
All right, we're breaking news. We're doing NFL news. We're doing rookie draft prep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you ever stream like Madden?
I don't know. I don't really have time for that, Draven. All right, Draven. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, Smitty.
Later. It's like talking to my mom. After a certain point, I'm just like, I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go. I don't know why am I still on the phone. I gotta go. Okay. Tony Pollard 2nd and 8. The Cowboys driving down successfully down the field. 2nd and 8. Pollard's in the game. Ceedee Lamb in motion. Dak under center. Fake handoff. Touchdown, Ceedee Lamb. Get lammed. It's what we do. It's what Dad's done. It's what we do. It's what America does. We get Ceedee Lambed.
Get lambed.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The guy just does not stop. He does not stop. His name's Ceedee Lamb, and he is lambing everyone to pieces.
Get lambed.
Constantly lambing. It's what he does. He lambs for a living. Hey, are you a football player? No. Why on your application does it say, I lamb people? What are you? I'm a professional lammer. I'm not a football player. I play football on the side. That's my side hustle. Oh, what's your side hustle? I'm a Dallas Cowboy wide receiver. Oh, what's your full-time job?
Get lambed.
My full-time job is I lamb people for a living. Mark from Irvine. What can I do for you, Mark?
Smitty, I need you. So I'm in a super flex, and it's 6-point touchdowns and 4-point for interceptions. I got Love, Murray, Purdy. I need to play the best two. I got hurt last week. Purdy did half of what Love did. I need to get the right two. I'm in the last place playoff spot. I need you, Smitty. I know you can do this for me.
All right. Love, Murray, Purdy. And you're picking two. Superflex, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay,
sir.
Let's go to the chat on this one. Let's get some group thinking here. My initial instinct is Purdy's got a really... Yeah, that's a tough one. Love, Murray, Purdy. Let me look at some things real quickly here.
Yes, sir.
Chat, please vote. Love, Kyler Murray, Purdy, start two. Who are you starting? Love, Kyler Murray, and Purdy.
-4 for interceptions, so it's big.
-4 for interceptions. That's weird, bro. Who came up with this scoring format?
It's a tough one,
bro.
You're first time in this league,
bro. Has anybody ever? Do you have a sore throat, or is this your normal voice? I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just curious.
This is one of my voices, Smitty.
One of your voices, okay? Because your laugh is really high, and your talking voice is really low. So it either indicates to me that you're faking the voice, which I think I just pinpointed, or you have just the oddest combination of high laugh. It's okay. I'm not trying to say it's bad. It's just unique. But are you switching on? Are we talking to like, is this Mark from Irvine or is this Ted from Irvine? Like, is this the other half?
This is the other half.
Okay. So, Purdy at Philly's tough. So I probably say give me. I mean, Love's tough at KC though.
But don't quarterbacks really air it out against Philly? I've seen quarterback get points.
No, it's not a horrible matchup in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
But
the
problem is it's probably just going to be I imagine it's going to be a low scoring game. I don't know. Two tough defenses just making it difficult for each other. But I would say like the consensus data across the industry too, Love is well outside the top 10. Purdy's in the top 7-ish. And Kyler Murray's around 9 or 10. So the consensus data says Purdy and Kyler. The logic says Purdy and Kyler. And the schedule only makes you just say, okay, you know, how is this game going to be? Is it going to be high scoring? Is it going to be very low scoring? I'd roll with Purdy and Kyler, but if you got like an instinct for putting Love in there last second over Purdy, I wouldn't blame you. But I think the chat is kind of voting.
That's the side it was leaning was Purdy.
Yeah, Murray,
and,
Purdy, Kyler, Purdy, Murray, Purdy, Murray, Purdy, Murray, Purdy, Murray, Purdy, please, Murray, Purdy. It's almost unanimous. One, love Purdy, Murray, Purdy, Murray, Purdy. That's hard to say over and over. Yeah, there's literally like, I think if you get this wrong, you can't be beating yourself up because you literally had like 19 out of 20 people just say Murray and Purdy.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like
All right,
all
Mark.
that scares me is how he has McCaffrey and Debo Samuel.
Don't worry about him. Don't get caught up
in
in
that thing off.
Yeah, don't worry about him. Just start your best players, and we'll see you later. Ha ha.
Yes, sir. Thank
Later. He was like, "Hey, Smitty." Charbonnet for Njoku. Kincaid's on a bye. I mean, Charbonnet's already playing, Michael. You can't do that trade anymore. Like, Michael, what kind of league is this that allows you to trade Charbonnet? I mean, I guess maybe it'll still let you do it. He just can't use Charbonnet until next week, but you get Njoku. Maybe it still processes. Some leagues, I guess, do that. You know what I would do is I'd make sure he sends this to you and just have your finger over the button the whole game. And if Charbonnet blows up, you want to pull that back. That's kind of what I would do, Michael, to be honest. But make sure that can even go through. The whole deal might be hung up and you can't even use Njoku. You might want to check into that. Because if you do the trade and the whole trade gets hung up until next week, then you can't use him. And then you just gave away Charbonnet for nothing. Not that I think he's got a great situation. But also, who to start, Kyler, Love, or Russ? I go Kyler. Personally. But if you got a vibe on Russell Wilson, consensus data on Russell Wilson has him around like 11, 12. Kyler Murray's about 9, 10. So Kyler's like one quarterback slot across the industry rankings across all formats. So I would probably lean Kyler myself, but you're not crazy there with him. One quarterback ranking. Let's see here. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll be back for the review of this game, the recap of this game. Hassan with a final super chat, $10 hauler. Charbonnet trying to do his best, but that Dallas defense is just swarming him like he's like it's him against the entire team by himself. Travis, appreciate your super chat or your question, or Kevin, thank you. Hassan with a $10 hauler. Last place, 7 teams, 5-7 non-PPR. QB Murray, Love, JJ Olave, Amon-Ra, Kirk, Dell, Rice, Jacobs, Aaron Jones, Gibbs, Singletary, Mitchell, Kincaid, Everett. Trade deadline pass, playoffs. Yeah, this team could be a playoff team. You got a lot of potential for sure. Gino airing it out for DK, who pulls it in again. Massive day for DK. DK's having his way with this Dallas defense. This is unreal. DK Metcalf. Bland didn't have a chance. This is one of the best corners right now in the NFL. And DK Metcalf manhandling him. Gino dropping raindrops. 107 yards and a touchdown for DK so far on 2 receptions. DK Metcalf, 2 receptions for 100+ yards and a tutty already. DK having a day. Draven's crying himself to sleep. No, he's not. Here he is right now. Draven, you're live.
I'm cooked, dude. I'm toast, dude. He's going for 60 this game, man. I'm not going to be able to win my fantasy. I'm going to be out of the playoffs, and I'm going to be a piece of crap, and I have to wait for next year.
Draven, we're still here for you, okay? You still got us. Okay? Can DK Metcalf take away this show? No. So you're fine. All right. Toughen up, Draven. Okay. This team's definitely playoff caliber. Olave, Amon-Ra. I mean, JJ, yeah, you can't trade him now, but JJ was the player I would have tried to get rid of. But Jacobs, Aaron Jones, Gibbs, it's a really good team. You definitely could be playoff caliber team. Charbonnet running up the gut. Look, this DK Metcalf spreading the defense out is maybe going to open up some second half running for Zach Charbonnet. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I will see you all for the recap show. Don't forget to go watch this video. It's up on YouTube right now. It is my top 15 RBs for week number 13. Pollard ranking in, obviously, right around the 9, 10, 11 area. Hopefully he does what he needs to do to earn that spot. Gino in the gun. Snaps. Charbonnet's out of the game for the moment. Gino gets tripped up. Throws the ball into the dirt. It is now 4th and 5. So kind of a disappointing little drive there. Go watch this video. Dark Knight says, are we starting Njoku or Freiermuth? Probably Freiermuth at this moment in time, bro. His offense is looking better than the Browns' offense, so I would definitely say Freiermuth, who had like double-digit targets anyway. So do it live. Thank you all to my super chatters. I will see you all later. Thank you to Red for the $20 hauler earlier. Thank you all of you who dropped super chats. And Photo, I don't know if Photo tried to drop a question as well. He dropped a super chat, but he didn't. Sharbs or Cooks or wait for Olave or Taysom Hill. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, Photo, make sure you include it in your super chat. By the time I get to it, your other messages are long gone, and I'm sorting by super chats on that. I would have probably told you to wait on Taysom Hill with Olave, because Hill's not bad. You know what I probably would have said, honestly? I probably would have said take a little gamble on Cooks. I would have said take a little gamble on Cooks in this game. And Cooks hasn't really done anything yet. So, you know that's my honest answer. But we'll see what happens. I think if you waited on the Saint players, that might be a really good move. Watch this video. It's up on YouTube. See you all after the game. I'll be live right after. We're live when news breaks. We're live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Every single Monday through Friday. That's what this show is. And the recap show to follow.